kind of looks like me, but they're kind of trash. Don't believe me? Who grew up watching Dragon Ball Z? Anybody wanted to be Mr. Popo? I'll wait.
75 years later.
You're like, oh my god, does this dude ever not make Berserk videos? Huh, sometimes I don't. Now, I want to say thank you for the 2K subscribers. Man, we are growing so fast. But you get the idea. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys are doing on this channel. So guess what I decided to do? Decided to do another anime video. Not made for us.
Perfect.
Okay, so we all know anime is for black folks, right?
Sit the down.
But for those who don't know what I mean by black, I mean indigenous people. Shout out to the fam. But I had to name that title that way because YouTube don't be showing Mastermind Comics love, y'all. Did I mention don't forget to like and subscribe and share this mother-loving video to everyone you know? So what exactly do I mean by anime was made for black folks? Well, think about a time, for those who know what I'm talking about, there wasn't a time that anything that was happening in your life that anime could not solve growing up, especially in a black household. So for example, when you were hungry, let me watch some anime. When you were so tired that you needed to sleep, let me watch some anime to put me to sleep. Or let me watch one more episode because it's so good. When you just broke up with your girl, like, man, someone had it worse off than me in the anime series. Let me watch that to make me feel better. When you get fired from your job, let me watch anime. When you're stressed out, let me watch anime. When your family's getting on your nerves, let me watch some anime. When you need a good laugh, let me watch some anime. When your dog died, let me watch some anime. When you need to lose weight, let me watch anime. Wanted to come up with your own manga series?
Got him!
Let me watch anime. You get the point, right? There isn't a moment in time where anime wasn't appropriate to watch. Not only that, even some of the music that is used in anime has a little touch of black magic in the mix. Basically influences from hip hop, R&B, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. Even growing up, you could get away with insults from time to time with your folks. Like for example, they say, go clean your room. And your response is like, Bakada. And they would say, what did you say? And you were like, oh, that just means yes, I will in Japanese. And then they turn around and look that up and they be like, oh, this son of a, and they come and beat your butt. But you get the gist, right? The best part of anime is that they try to make characters look like us or relatable to us. Sometimes it's an epic fail. Half the time, they don't even look like us. Hence the Snapchat filter. If you ain't seen that video, go watch it. I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. But when you're watching an anime series and you see a couple of characters that are dark-skinned and toned, you're like, oh, there goes somebody that looks like me in this story. And a lot of the times, those characters will end up being trash or not having good physical special abilities, or they're just making fun of physical attributes like big lips, big old nose. And guess what most of us will do? We were like, you know what? Let me put back on my focus onto the main protagonist of the story because I think I can relate more to them versus somebody who actually kind of looks like me, but they're kind of trash. Don't believe me? Who grew up watching Dragon Ball Z? Anybody wanted to be Mr. Popo? I'll wait.
75 years later.
Exactly. No one or very few people wanted to be like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z. I know I didn't. I was like, the guy doesn't really do much besides, just sits there at the tower. And I'm like, man, that dude is like black, like the color crayon. And it's like, man, is that really a character? This was not the only occurrence, just by FYI. Another example would be just like Muhammad Ali Jr. in Baka. Didn't even come close. He was dark hued, super swole, but the hair, look at the hair. Hair was straight. Couldn't even give the man an afro. Come on. Really? You get what I'm trying to say. The point is, the anime series are just meant to entertain us, pull us in, make us feel like we're a part of something that is bigger than us, or makes us feel like we are involved in something, even though in most cases we really aren't involved. Let's talk about Rock Lock. Godly, that dude had to be so useless in the My Hero Academia series. When I say useless, his quirk was trash. And guess what most people did? They were like, oh, the backstory was trash, powers are trash. Let me go ahead and, gravitate towards a stronger character that, I would like to be like. And it's just like, it's laughable. But you see how they make us feel good until you see the backstory of a character or whatever story or whatever it is that they're trying to depict. You would rather be another character than one that actually looks like you. So it was not made for us per se. So was anime really made for black people? Not really. Was it useful in certain cases like life lessons and other lessons and metaphysical, philosophical things that, people might have missed growing up? Of course. Will it ever change that? It really will make it clear that it was made for us? Maybe. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree. We could talk about this in the comments below. If you're looking for some of the most amazing content, Mastermind Comics in the building can get you what you need. Be sure to like, subscribe for more content from us. Also, go ahead and watch Anime Snapchat Filter Wasn't Made for Us while you're on this channel. You know you want to.
Lost and alone in a world that's not your own. You still have perspective in a world that feels